Folks, if you're just joining us here on UWA Square to Spare, this is a Square to Spare matchup here. As you see Luke Fowler going top of that ladder there. As you see what there, a table has indeed been set on fire by Von Creed just moments ago. And look at this. We gotta show you a replay. First, we gotta show you a replay. Watch what the unthinkable happened as Luke Fowler was actually able to eliminate the Destroyer here with the Ace of Spades finisher. That marked the end of the Destroyer, and the Destroyer threw a proverbial fit in rage when he was eliminated. Look at this. Now Von Creed and Luke Fowler up top here, and oh my gosh, that cutter through the friendly table! Oh my God! That's gotta be it for Luke Fowler there. And Von Creed eliminates Luke Fowler through the freaking flaming ass table.
What are you doing here?
And now here comes Yuri.
Now residing in Istanbul, Turkey, by way of Turka Lumeris, Yuri Lowell.
God, here goes the 8th participant, Yuri Lowell. For Colonel, we gotta get some help for Luke Fowler here. He can let me have some serious third-degree burns. No thanks to that damn snake in the grass, Von Creed, resorting to drastic measures to Luke Fowler there. God, I know this is one of the most dangerous matches of the entire UWA. It's up there with the Urban Death match. And you know, weapons like these are encouraged in a match like this. But you gotta ask yourself, there's gotta be a line drawn somewhere. I mean, Luke have caught on fire, burst into flames after what Von Creed RKO that cutter off the ladder and through the freaking flaming table. And I hope Yuri kicks Von Creed's ass. And for crying out loud, I mean, I may not be the biggest Luke Fowler mark out after what he did to me at Claim to Fame 2009, but for crying out loud, I always respect Luke Fowler's how disciplined he is, how focused, how passionate, how determined, how willful and loyal to the UWA he is. Despite that everything doesn't always go his way here in UWA. Call out Von Creed to the unthinkable, and that's just a damn shame. And I hope Gene Starwin, Spike, or even Yuri Lowell, one of these guys eliminates this son of a bitch. Can't even get over what happened to Luke Fowler there. And I know I've seen individuals get put through flaming tables before, but nothing like that. When Von Creed, I guess we can say when Von Creed does it, he does it to end people's careers, perhaps. Oh my, huge spear taking down Von Creed. Oh, look at Gito go up top here. Oh, that huge spear taking down Yuri. Oh, look where Von Creed has himself. Looks like on the receiving end of the gateway shuffle here by Spike. Oh, that hugely was knocking Von Creed off his feet there. Of course, Von Creed hightailing out of there. So Yuri Lowell is now our 8th participant to join the fray here tonight. Because we still have 7 more competitors to enter this matchup. He's trying to actually eliminate his partner, Spike, but only barely getting a near fall there. We've seen so many weird, historic, unbelievable moments in this Square match so far. We've seen Luke Fowler eliminate, we saw Luke Fowler eliminate Destroyer, shocking the hell of everybody. We saw Lord Maverick get sucked down to hell underneath the ring, followed by a pillar of flames. And of course, don't forget, we just saw moments ago Luke Fowler getting put to that flaming table from that cutter off the top of the ladder by Von Creed. And for some reason, Von Creed and Gito are actually working together to double team on a Yuri. Come on, guys. You guys have to get Von Creed out of this match. I'm sorry for being very, very biased here. But I mean, Luke Fowler had so much momentum. I mean, he kicked out of that table spot by the Destroyer. He eliminated the Destroyer. I just wanted this. That's why I hate that flaming table spots, but I wanted to see Luke Fire do good in this match. I wanted to see him prove the Destroyer wrong. As you see, they start after hitting the Galactic Leyline, going for a pin attempt on Von Creed, but only a 2 count though. But then again, maybe you can almost say the Destroyer, maybe he ate his words. Maybe Luke Fire did the unthinkable, because after all, he did eliminate the Destroyer earlier on. Von Creed break up that pivot by Yuri. This sort of replay. Watch his table spike. Oh my, that spear on the Spike is damn near exploded the table behind Spike to get that spear going for the win. I guess I didn't see if I was too upset by that flaming table on the Luke Fowler. And now look at this. Now Von Creed, it hits the aneurysm on the Gene Starwind. It almost looked like he went to the steel steps, but I couldn't tell that awkward camera angle. Oh, wait a minute, that aneurysm actually eliminated Gene Starwind. Because for Gene Starwind is eliminated from this match, that's a damn shame for Spike and Gene Starwind. Oh no. My God, this is not good for Spike and Yuri now that Murphy Law is entering the fray. This is not good, folks. Oh, God.
From Ozone Park, New York, he is Murphy Law.
It's Murphy Law, huge insurance policy for the franchise nation. He's been in cahoots with the franchise nation ever since Beach Party Slam. You gotta ask yourself, you gotta wonder, folks, can't rule out that the success that the franchise nation has gotten ever since then has not been responsible, no thanks to Murphy Law. Murphy Law has always been there to back up the franchise nation, including the likes of Alex Richards and Von Creed. And there's a reason why they call this man Murphy Law. Anything that will happen indeed to his opponents, and usually those are very bad things. You can't even forget what happened to the likes of Perfect Cell and Super Saiyan Broly. Those guys no longer around, but no thanks to what Murphy Law did to them. And don't forget, Vicious, he tested his luck with Murphy Law. What happened at Claim of Fame? Because he lost to Murphy Law, he is now a member of the franchise nation where he receives beatings by them on a regular basis. Then you can probably argue also the Enigma probably had something to do with that as well. Look at this divide and conquer strategy by the franchise nation members Von Creed and Murphy Law. As you see, Murphy Law going after Yuri and Spike on the receiving end of Von Creed, keeping these two men separated so they don't team up on the franchise nation. That would just be an easy strategy to combat the franchise nation, because wait, where the hell did that ladder? It just disappeared right in front of us. I don't know if that was a glitch or that was a botch or what. Now look at this. Really going high here. Slams down by Murphy Law. Oh, look at this. Murphy Law turning his attention to Spike here. Oh, look at this, going for total mutilation here. Or at least Murphy Law's version of total mutilation. He did pull his own finisher to Broly to eliminate him as he goes for the pin attempt here. Surprisingly, only getting a 2 count that time. So that's the reason why that's why people have always been speculating. Why this is exactly why Spike deserves to be in the main event. You can't kick out of the total mutilation like that, like Spike can, unless you're a main eventer or something. Of course, no disrespect to all the people who are not in the main event. I'm sure if you're just as disciplined and you're just as tough as Spike, I'm sure anybody can do anything that's considered impossible. Oh no, this is not good for Yuri Lowell here. Oh God, Spike's with that aneurysm. Look at this, and now they're switching opponents, I guess. Von Creed, and Murphy Law is working in tandem here tonight. Just taking the fight to Yuri Lowell and Spike. By a double slam there, that front slam by Murphy Law. Von Creed does that pump handle slam to, oh look at this, and slams him down, that huge power bomb. Then the Franchise Nation has been absolutely relentless tonight, but then you can't really blame them. They had 2 failed attempts earlier tonight. Oh, look at this. As you see Murphy Law go for final impact. That suplex DDT spiking Yuri. Oh, look at this. Von Creed wants to get the pin on Spike. And there you go, folks. Man, Von Creed by himself eliminated both of the tag team champions, Spike and Dean Starlin here. And what does that say to you, folks?
From San Francisco, California, Jamie Hyneman.
Jamie Hyneman is about to walk into the Lion's Den here. Then again, I don't think anything away from Jamie Hyneman. He's going there with the likes of Alex Richards, Von Creed, Murphy Law, and of course a former known as champion, Yuri Lowell. And again, Jamie Hyneman, or should I say badass Jamie Hyneman, is also a former known as champion in his own right. And it sucks to be Jamie Hyneman going right into Murphy Law's grip right here. Oh, pro kick and fall, that chokes him up the top rope there. And the Franchise Nation is clearing house here tonight. Not allowing any of these men to shine here thus far. It's only a miracle that Yuri Lowell's been able to survive as long as he has. As you know, Yuri, he's been wanting to get some sort of retribution on the Franchise Nation after he was screwed out of the Noma's title earlier tonight by Alex Richards and Murphy Law. Now look at this. Jamie Hyneman went for a ride there with that choke slam as he saw Murphy Law effortlessly as choke slam Jamie, and it gives him the boot, that huge big boot. Damn near turned Jamie Hyneman inside out. Man, I guess Jamie Hyneman is going to get the same treatment as the other Mythbuster. Oh, that huge front slam. And now look at this. Takes him up and slams him down. I never seen such tandem teamwork by attacking ever since like Von Creed and Von Creed and Murphy Law here. And now look at this, Jamie Hyneman on the receiving end. On the total mutilation here. That's gonna be for Jamie Hyneman. And so much for that guy. Now the Mythbusters were laid to waste. Didn't really amount to much at all this year. Look at this, here comes Ross Money. He tried his best efforts to sneak attack on Vicious and push the... Yeah, didn't work.
From Dallas, Texas, Ross Mitchell.
Now Ross Money coming in here. Looks like we got Ross Money coming at number 11 here. See what he can do and try to mount some sort of offense here. You know, Ross Money's been try to look for a moment to shine here as of late here in the UWA. He's been buried of that Team of Fame, and of course last week on Assault. I would not taunt right now. I'd like to go to the fight right now. Where's the Ross Money? Oh, crossbody! Oh, wait a minute! And Ross Toys botched, overshot that crossbody, that flying crossbody. And look at this, all three of these guys are all in laughter right now as Ross has made a complete idiot of himself, eliminating himself by botching that cross body, overshooting the landing, and going through that announce table. I think that's been of the entire match, by the way, until now.
From Detroit, Michigan, he is the real American icon, Alex Richards.
Oh, now look at this. Now Alex Richards is coming in. Number 12. Okay, now look at this. Yuri Lowell at a huge disadvantage as he has 3 of the Franchise Nation members against him now. Folks, this does not bode well for Yuri Lowell at all.